All right. All right. All right. I know that we can't just rush into things. We can't just plunge into people. Gotta take our time. So we're gonna start right here. They give you 50 mil, but your mama gotta go to jail for a year. What you doing? Listen, my mother is gonna get a lesson in colors. Okay? She gonna begin a coloring book. I'm gonna take out a coloring book. I'm gonna have the Crayolas going. And guess what I'm telling mom? Mama, orange is the new black. I'm pulling up like Akon. When she's strolling into that jail, well, not into the jail, but on her way to jail, I'm going to be singing it. I'm locked up, it won't let me out. It won't let me out. And I'm locked up, it won't let me out. Oh, it won't let. I'm gonna have a mic. Somebody, matter of fact, my speaker gonna have wheels on it. I'm gonna be dragging that joint. Okay, I thought I'd start with that. Let's show it again. I'm telling mama straight up. I got you on commissary, mama. Don't worry. Keep your head up. Hold on, let me see how long I say. Yeah, she only going to jail for a year. Listen, she go ahead and sit down. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and hit it, not with too much because I gotta keep her humble. I'm not gonna give you a whole $1 million, right? But speaking of keeping people humble, speaking of the right thing to do, right? We gotta always cover the most important thing, the most relevant thing at all times. And beloveds, what is that? It's the 6 pass commandments. 6 pass dice here. Mr. Lane, if you need me, what's good? How y'all doing? Welcome to 6 Pass TV, beloveds. I appreciate y'all being here. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like the video and support the content. I don't know what's going on, but the quality of my videos been looking pretty good these days. You understand? So ain't much to really talk about necessarily. But I think we're gonna get into a little divested content. So we are going to touch on a very, very sad story. There were a few different cases of young African American ladies meeting white men online or however they met them, and this meeting like horrific ends. Or I'm sorry, meeting their end by these white guys. These are guys that they didn't know that well, wasn't in a relationship with, or just really anything like that. So we're going to get there at some point. But I have to go ahead and play this video first. Beep. So we're gonna go ahead and just play. Again, this is a clip that I got from the Medium Man. I'm gonna play 2 clips from Medium Man. Shout out to Medium Man. Shout out to his channel. Please check him out. Does great content. So his thing, I'm not gonna say his thing, but very much his lane is statistics, and he actually does in-depth research to speak on certain statistics, right? So the reason why I do content speaking on divestors and whatnot, so a divestor is someone, or in particular, it's usually a black woman who has chosen not only to no longer date black men, but will, for the most part, will unabashedly worship. But it's basically like it's basically Brad worshiping in so many words. All right, it's basically I'm gonna get well. And again, the reason why I'm not gonna say why it's relevant. It's an interesting experience for black men because a lot of black men prior to a couple of years ago did not know how much black women desire to be with white men. And I always say it makes sense. White men are a part of dominant society. They're seen as the alpha male, seen as having a higher status, being the most accepted. So listen, I ain't no hater, right? But prior to this era where black folks are all online speaking, and like I keep saying, baby, we are on the front steps, the precipice of the greatest black renaissance ever. It concerns me, it concerns you, it really concerns the entire world because we've never been able to speak all at one time and have a conversation and say, okay. You understand? So, but the issue is this. Now, again, as a black man, black men are all black women have. There is, I'm sorry, black women, if you're watching this, Ain't no group of Asian men ever got together to come save you from shit. Ain't no group of white men ever got together specifically to come save you from shit. Ain't no group of no other group has ever tried to specifically, on a long-term basis, on a committed, as in I'm all in, try to take care of you or really do anything for you in the community aside from black men. And that's for every group of women. Everyone, right? But the thing is, again, I feel as though in this era, this is after we got generations that have consumed a bunch of reality TV, because reality TV is what got you ready for the debauchery, the wild west / apocalyptic dystopian environment that is the internet. It got you ready because it got you ready for all these trash ass individuals. And what you see going on is for the most part, people are encouraged to be the crappiest person you can, because again, it's not about am I a good person? Do people see me as a respectable person? Do people see me as reliable? Do people see me as honorable? Am I someone who's able to make sacrifices for others the same way I want someone to make sacrifices for me? No, we're not seeing that. We're seeing people try to treat life like it's an actual video game where you can put in cheat codes and go this way and that way and read the strategy guide. And basically, when you're trying to and your effort to try to avoid L's, the only thing that can possibly happen, the only thing that kind of, for the most part, does happen is you wind up taking more L's. More. Like this one right here. Applebee's recently brought back its all-you-can-eat special for a limited time for $15.99. Guest can choose from all-you-can-eat boneless wings, shrimp, riblets, and unlimited fries. According to Tuscan.com, citing the Portage? Okay, that must be, listen, that is somewhere we ain't never gonna go. Portage Police Department, 28-year-old Shawnisha Cobbs of Chicago was arrested after verbal disturbance broke out at Applebee's on US 6 in Indiana. Authorities responded around 8:30 p.m. on a Friday. Upon arriving at the scene, officers were informed that a group had ordered 2 all-you-can-eat specials, but had been sharing with others at the table per the outlet. According to the Taste of Country, the Applebee's manager had informed the group that each person would have to pay $15.99 for the special and gave them an updated bill, which led to words being exchanged. Authorities said the group inaccurately argued the menu did not indicate the specials per person pricing. Per Tuscan.com region news source reported that the officers attempted to point out the limitation, which was reportedly visible in bold print on the menu. That means that they just can't read. Tuscan.com report that Cobbs allegedly became disorderly and began ignoring police orders and requests from a friend to calm down. She was placed under arrest and taken to the Porter County Jail and charged with disorderly conduct. Now, I'm going to tell you something right now. If I was reporting this story, I would have just lied and said that, she went from ordering the food just to jail. Because in my story, none of this stuff happened. I just imagine that somehow Applebee's press charges, they call the cops, and the cops just have a no nonsense, no tolerance policy for any calls from Applebee's. You get a call from Applebee's, you're done. No, so what basically happened was they doing nigga shit. Okay, so we're gonna start getting into what nigga shit is. Okay, so this is my PSA for all black folks. If you want to do well in life, don't do anything wrong that involves a dollar amount or you entering into a contract that requires a signature or not. Do not do anything. Never be caught doing anything ever that involves money. Really breaking any rules. Because one thing that's a part of black culture is we love to see people in places they shouldn't be, elevating people to levels they should not be elevated to, going against rules that we do not have to break, right? And violating people's boundaries and rules and property and things on purpose. We love to challenge these things, yo. So what I'm hearing is, for the most part, they must have known this is a possibility. If we go to this restaurant, we got to realize that some adults got together and said, yo, you know what we're going to do? We're going to get organized and start a revolution and go on down to the Applebee's and stick it to him. But things ain't go that way. The meal is $16. First of all, why are you going out to eat without no money? I'm going to tell you something right now. Being broke is a disease, and being broke will lead you to always doing things that will just pretty much put you in this kind of position where eventually you get in some kind of legal trouble. Okay? Because I don't know who not working. I don't know who didn't budget or who did what. But this was a terrible plan. And not only that, send me a time that y'all went out to eat and y'all didn't at least have $20. Each person should have had $20. Because, like, what if the plan ain't work? And nothing is going on too. It's been being pointed out. Every day in the news, you hearing about a black woman getting arrested. Because what goes on is black women are so used to shitting on black men and talking shit to black men and saying whatever and violating everyone around them and kind of feeling like, if I'm mad, I'm mad. You're so used to that you try to apply that same logic and that same kind of like authority to situations like this. You know what I'm saying? What argument is there to have? Especially when the record says that they pointed out to you, man, you can't do that. And you know what else I can't do? Y'all can't get Brad like that. Some of y'all can get your little bottom shelf Brad, little regular Brad, but y'all not getting no top shelf Brads like that. Let me go ahead and share this clip from Beloved real quick, y'all. Give me a second. Shout out to the angry man, fair you.
Yeah, they light our asses up. They don't want y'all. First of all, who is they and who is y'all? Because by they, if you mean men of other races, and by y'all, you mean black women, you are entirely 100% completely fucking wrong. What you mean they don't want us? They want the blackest woman they can find. They don't want that watered down shit like black Americans like. They don't like that mixed crap. They want a real black woman. They want dark skin, 4C type hair where she wear the wig and to sit back a little bit and the texture don't match. She got the wig from Halloween City, Party City, some seasonal shop. I ain't going to do Amazon like that because Amazon got good hair. I don't even know where they find these types of wigs at. But that's the kind of black woman.
Yo, getting hair off of Amazon is diabolical. Go ahead, man.
When they want, what you mean they don't want us? Oh, and then y'all say, well, we're not feminine enough. Well, we only ain't feminine enough because we with y'all. Did y'all?
Okay. No, but and we're gonna go ahead and stop there. And again, and I'm gonna explain why that statement is so effed up, and especially to go online with it. Because again, what that statement says is that I care so little about what when it comes to the man that actually is checking for me and that wants me and has always wanted me, I care so little about what he thinks that I'm going to get online and say that basically I treat you like crap on purpose. All right, because you are not worthy of good treatment. You know what I mean? I just got pointed out. I'm like, bro, it's not a good thing to say. It doesn't. White men don't look at this and say, yeah. I'm sorry, I just had to stop, man. But my man Angry Man gonna come in and cook it a little bit.
Y'all ever think about that? Mm-hmm. Now, see, I am a completely 100% single mother. Do everything myself. I ain't got a dime of child support since I left my ex-husband. So I am a completely single mother and carrying everything on my own. But I think I have mastered the art of still being feminine. However, that is hard to do. I'm a little bit older, and I think that's how I've, been able to calm down a little bit. But you can't carry all the load as a woman and be feminine. Y'all asking for too much. What you mean they don't want us? Who is they? And who is us? And who is y'all? Because you damn sure ain't talking to me.
Black women. This is embarrassing. I don't know this content creator. I was not following her. I was tagged in this video by one of my followers. So I decided to respond because this has to stop. You guys give white men too much credit in what they actually desire from you. If you don't know, the latest U.S. Census available data in 2022 indicates that about 0.5% of white men in the United States are married to black women. Out of the four major racial categories, white, Black, Asian, and Hispanic, the white man, black woman marriage pairing is the lowest among all pairings. Now that you know the statistics, here's a little advice for all of the black women who would like to marry out. Number one, start asking white men what you need to do and or change in order to increase your marriage numbers with them. Because currently, when white men do marry interracially, they marry Asian or Hispanic women. So it'll be wise of you to ask those women what they're doing to be more appealing to white men for marriage. Number two, change your wording / verbiage and raise your standards when dealing with white men. Because simply dating one of them for a short period of time is not going to increase your marriage numbers. You all need to start requiring more from white men instead of a couple of good dates that you can post on social media and sex, which is what they're looking for. Hopefully this helps. And if you want to know more about what white men truly think about black women, I encourage you to read a book titled The Dating Divide. Here's a quote. Given that black women get very little interest from white men, experiences like Deborah's suggest that paltry interest may be driven by prurient interest. White men we interviewed confirmed the notion that black women were both highly sexual and unsuitable for long-lasting relationships. End quote. After reading this, you'll understand why you need to require more from white men. Lastly, this has nothing to do with black men and everything to do with what white men want from you. So start engaging with them in their social media spaces and ask them what they want from black women looking to marry interracially and not just date. And okay. So I don't want to use too much of that video. I'm going to use another one in a second. So I'm not saying angry man. Medium man makes a great point, and it's a fair point. It's fair. He's not discouraging, not dissing, nothing like that. Because for the most part, whenever black women speak on dating white men, it's never just, hey, so this is my guy, his name, we met here, it's what we do, and we love each other and we enjoy it. Whenever they're on social media, for the most part, they never go viral for that. But just saying, hey, we live in life, we doing good, and but it's always about that. And it seems like interracial relationships are always about y'all's counterparts. If I'm a black man dating a white woman, things now, again, we have our own relationship, but white men will always be a factor, and black women will always be a factor. She can't help but to think about it, right? You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. If you're a white man dating a black woman, black men are a factor. But whenever we have these conversations, the first young lady that we saw, right? She wasn't just saying, hey, if you guys want to pull a white man or pull a white guy and whatnot, these are the things you need to do. This is what I did. This is how the culture is different. Something that will actually help women who want to do so, or also how to look out for the wrong kinds of white men. For the most part, whenever this conversation goes down, the conversation is kind of made from the standpoint of each white man is the gold standard and nothing can go wrong. And everything will be great. All right. You see a lot of videos like this. Let me pull this up again. Not this one. Where is it? Where is it? 1 second, guys. You mostly see these kind of videos.
The difference between dating some black men and the white man? Well, the white man is going to call you and invite you out. The black man is going to text you. Good morning, beautiful. Hello.
So right here, the whole tone, the tone is confrontational, is disrespectful. You know what I mean? And this is how you talk about someone that you have vitriol for. Straight vitriol. You know what I'm saying? Like her whole stance, everything. It's like she ready to go in, and it's very convincing.
Oh, gorgeous, what you doing? The white man is going to take you to a very nice dinner and pay for it. The black man is going to ask you, what you cooking? Can I come over? The white man is going to take you to get your tire fixed and pay for it. The black man is going to tell you, you need to get your tire fixed. The white man is going to buy you a very special gift for your birthday. The black man is going to disappear and call you after your birthday. The white man is going to be very impressed by your education and your personal accomplishments. The black man is going to be intimidated by your education and your personal accomplishments. The white man is going to raise his kid, take care of his kid, spend quality time with his kid. The black man is going to get you pregnant and abandon you and the kid. The white man wants a relationship that leads to marriage and family. The black man wants a situationship that leads to nothing. The white man is going to date you, propose to you, and then marry you. The black man is going to shack up with you and play house with you. The white man is going to be clear in his communication when it comes to you. The black man is going to mislead you, play head games with you, and then confuse you. And then you ask, what's the difference between dating some black men and the white man? Everything.
And what's crazy about this conversation is that she's pretty much describing that everything she said that the black man's going to do. That's pretty much what a black woman can expect from most white men who want to date black women. Even in the way she's talking about these white men, it's a white supremacist mindset where you basically say, I generalize the entire all black men as basically not hitting on 2 cents. You're terrible men, terrible human beings. You can't commit, can't be in relationships. But now the facts are out. For the most part, men have had to deal with black men in particular have had to deal with black women rewriting history. Essentially, basically moving as if they all have their own time stone. You know the shit from Doctor Strange, right? They really be moving as if they all have their own time stone, and then they can reverse time and then rewrite a new storyline. And when black men were hated, now these conversations before social media, they were more so, I feel as though, conversations to get men in check. Let them know, listen, bro. If you don't step your game up, if you don't do what I say, I'm out of here. I'm getting a white man. And again, black men believe, because only someone who's emotionally invested in you will believe your stories. And black men will actually believe this shit. I just played a video for you earlier, right? Where Angry Man is touching, I'm sorry, Medium Man touches on the fact that less than 1% of white men marry black women. Less than 1%. So pretty much none, just about none. It might as well be none, meaning that interracial relationships in general are rare and they're not really common, especially, and again, it happens as far as marriages. Interracial marriages, it just got done being taboo. It's still kind of taboo. And I'm also going to touch on why it's offensive and why black women will make these kind of arguments. And it's based off the fact that she loves white men to this degree. Because, you will only defend someone in this way if you have a lot of love for him, or if you feel as though you guys are close. And listen, if you adore someone, it's really hard to admit that the person that I adore don't adore me back. Who wants to say that? But when you think of it that way, it's much more understandable. Now, I bring this stuff up because we need to actually touch on what's actually happening out here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and share this. 1 second, guys. Give me one moment to find. I believe it was on Spiritual World. I'm sorry. Give me a second. I thought I had it pulled up. Sorry, guys. 1 second, y'all. So we got this story right here, and the reason why I bring this story up is because if you advertise, and again, this represents the belief that black women having, yo, if I get with this white guy, my entire life will be better or things will be better, and they really believe this is their messiah. Okay, now Sade, I believe she met this young man online, I believe, and so hold on, I'm sorry, let me go ahead and read the story. 1 second, guys. Confidential informant has come forward in Sade Robinson case in Milwaukee. According to this person, Maxwell Anderson intended to delete her weeks before it actually happened. And ironically, there was a post that I watched on with Crimson Cure, and it was a Saturday post. What'd you say, babe? Baby, I'm doing a video. I'll be right there in a little bit. Okay, go sit down. Go sit down, baby. I'll be there. I'll be in 5 minutes. Okay. Okay, babe. I'll be there in 5 minutes. No. Oh, all right, you got it, boss. Okay. Anyway, so Crimson Cure had did a broadcast, and she said, and she had made a note. She said, "Yo, I can't prove it, but because she was pointing out, it was more cases than this. I think it was one besides this, a few besides this. So this is not an anomaly. This actually has happened. There are a few news stories like this, and this is the one that got reported. All right, and this is the one where a guy got caught. Okay, but what she said was, there's probably a group on the dark web with white guys talking about this particular thing, talking about how basically they're meeting these black women and what they're going to do to them. She is not the only, so she was dismembered. He deleted her and dismembered her. And I'm not saying that, if you date a white guy, this was what's going to happen to you. He's going to, go crazy and do all this and whatnot, right? But we got to ask yourself, you see this picture of this guy, right? When black women deal with a black man, he got to have that haircut, got to be right? His appearance has to be on point. The aesthetic has to be right. He has to say all the right things, got to smell good, all this type of stuff, right? When you look at this guy, you can tell that he doesn't have any of that stuff going on. He's not handsome. He don't come from money. Didn't have nothing going on. All he had going on was being white. And for the most part, that's the trend we see in these relationships, is that for the most part, if he's white, she can use her imagination for the rest. All right. And she can just figure, I figure the rest out. You know what I'm saying? Listen, even if I got to build them up, even if I got to lie. Okay. And I don't mean to keep dragging these folks, but we can't forget about this.
Fact that you moved in with me, not the opposite way around. Let's be real about the fact that I never felt comfortable moving to your house because you lived in the ghetto. Let's be real about the fact that I'm the one that found the house, found the realtor, did all the footwork, did everything, paid for the fucking deposit on the house, paid for the house, everything. Let's be real about that. Let's be real about everything. Since you want to say, let's put it on live. You're the one that told me to put it on live. It's about your daughter.
Yo, she can't.
You went to Minnesota or whatever your baby mother is from, and you've been nothing but a deadbeat to your daughter. You knew your daughter. You knew where she was. You did not try at all whatsoever. Let's be honest about the fact that I'm the one that made you see. I'm the one that made you see your daughter. Let's be honest.
She made him be a daddy. So I bring this up because, again, what we got to talk about in black culture is we cannot be getting caught up in lifestyles that people promote online. Because, again, the more you believe in the lie, how can you have wisdom when you believe in lies? How can you strategize? How can you plan to have a good life? And this is what goes on, you know what I'm saying, when integrity, values, morals, love, and compassion is that. Babe, I'm talking about something real serious, man. You smiling. Babe, serious, calm down. This is your reward in the end. You got to keep the lie going. And a lot of times, lies will always catch up to you. What happened to that young lady and all those young ladies, that was horrific. That is terrible. But a part of it is, Levi, babe, relax, man. Relax. You can't be on camera if you're not going to behave yourself, okay? You understand? Put your hands in your lap, okay? Show me your little boy. All right. How old are you?
9.
9 what?
9 years old.
Good job. You want to leave me now? You leaving? Leaving the broadcast? Okay, he leaving the broadcast. But I'm sorry, guys. So what I'm saying is, listen, nothing wrong with you wanting to date out, right? But if you're dating out, please hold that man to the same standards. We'll really check in on, is he a good man? Is he a good guy? All right. Really vet that man. You can't only have standards for the men from your own group. But then, you know, when you date someone else, you just say, again, that's the same as a guy being a lawyer and he done built himself up and whatnot, and he breaks all the way down to saying, yo, if she got a big booty, I'm just gonna make it work. Baby, I'm doing the show. Okay. All right, well, I guess my show was over. Like I said, he's taking over the show. Baby, I'm doing the show, man. I can't do that right now. Give me a second, okay? Give me a second. Go ahead and take the title from off the screen, babe, because they can see that, okay? Well, guess my show was over. I was trying to be serious and give y'all some jewels, but whatever. Anyway, if y'all enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe. We got to feed these babies. We need the views, okay? All right, anybody want to tell them bye? Goodbye. Say good night. Good night. Okay, so have a good day. Have a good day. Have a good night. Good night. Have a good week. Have a good week. Have a good week. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Peace. Be safe, y'all.